I'll tell you what else was kind of hot. A certain football player who goes by the name of Tyreek Hill. He got a little pulled over by the cop this weekend, I believe, and he forgot that he was black because of his money. The money he makes. I think he forgot he was black, and I think he thought he could just say whatever to him. So this is what happened. Check this out.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it up? What you gotta do? Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down.
He's like, a word? You ain't complying?
Hey! Keep your window down. Keep your window down.
Don't
I'm
tell
gonna
me
get you
what
out
to
of the
do.
car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car.
He said, get out the
Get out of the
car.
car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out.
Oh,
Get out.
we're not playing this game.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. What part of blood don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested.
I don't know.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting up, bro. God damn, twin.
Goddamn, twin. He really forgot who he was dealing with. He called him twin and everything. I don't know, man. What's y'all thoughts on this? Let's get back to the Remix Morning crew, see what they thinking about it right here on the Remix Morning show. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Boy, that money will make you believe that you are no longer black, boy. You could just say whatever. Why are you pulling me over? Why are you knocking on my window? I ain't pulling my window down for shit. I could pay to get up out of this thing anyway.
So
And that's
I'm
not
disturbed.
Yeah, it's like that's not how I imagine it.
Oh, there go Camus. Oh my bad. What's up, Camus?
How y'all doing?
What up? What up?
Good to see you in the building. You know, contrary to
Popular belief.
anyway. Why you give me that Axel Foley laugh, nigga? What's up with that?
I don't know. I've developed an Eddie Murphy laugh as I've gotten older. I've gotten more of a laugh. I was like, I don't know where that came from, but yes, it is happening.
Yo, did y'all see? I wish you could pull up the press conference after the game. Tyreek Hill had a big game for the Miami Dolphins after his encounter with the police, and he stood up at the podium and gave some sort of rambling answer. But it basically said he hopes to be police one day, and he understands the police have a very hard job. And he wasn't being disobedient, he wasn't being disrespectful, he was just in confusion. Why the police had their knee on his back, and he was face down on the sidewalk. He couldn't understand. So I kind of lost sympathy for him once he said he wanted to be police. I said, "Oh, well, there you go. There you go. You're training right there, sir. Congratulations."
Wait a minute. Why y'all shaking your head over there? I'm saying.
because I'm just stuck at the part where this is a rational conclusion to that situation in the first place. Like, I don't give a damn what he said or didn't say or where his window is. That should not be a possibility. So I get Kim's point, but in this moment, I'm just a little heated. So I don't even care what he said at the damn podium or what his stupid politics are. That's not supposed to be happening. And so I do remember. I always like that line when Daruba said, the victims shouldn't be at the podium anyway. So whether they say the right or wrong thing, it's not for them to assess the situation. So I'm saying,
yeah, but that's usually what happens is that the people with the least amount of political analysis, because they are the victim, they stand there and they talk, and then their lawyer tells them to say something, or their indoctrination tells them to say something,
or the owner
tells them to say something. Or they get a call from the mayor who apologizes, and then they want to say something. Remember, I mean, Rodney King, nobody remembers, but Rodney King with his "Can we all just get along?" It's
why
like,
can't we all get along?
Beat down on film, like within a second of your life, and coming out with bumps and bruises and stitches everywhere. Lucky to be alive. And the first words out your mouth, and they throw you in front of a camera to say those words. You know, they can't remember. Yeah, it was after the verdict when they tried to get him to calm things down. It's like after they let the cops off from beating your ass, and your first statement is going to be, "Do we all get along?" And I think constantly that's what, you know. And you're always caught in this game, and then you have your fellow so-called organizers who are like, "Let the families lead." It's like, well, you need to. Obviously, people are the ones who lost their loved ones. They're the ones who are in desperate need of what they think is some justice, but they're not going to give you an analysis of the political situation. They're just going to reinforce the similar tendencies that already exist. So, yeah.
So y'all don't think he brought on any of that by how he acted or his comments?
Brought on?
No. How do you mean brought on, Air Doctor? And by the way, the Miami-Dade Police Union has already issued statements saying that Tyreek was in the wrong and the officers didn't do nothing wrong and etc. But it's just wild to me. I mean, I can't stand to see people uphold respectability anyway. Like, even if you'd have told the cops, fuck you, they still would have had you face down in the sidewalk. It don't matter if you was being nice. It don't matter if you was being respectful. So, I mean, I hate when folks say that as though that couldn't be the reason that they were assaulted, right? Because people are trying to deflect whatever their perceived behavior or wrong behavior was, because he didn't do anything wrong to deserve that.
That's all I'm saying. That the situation, it seems that when they want to, they can resolve all kinds of different conflicts without physical violence of any kind. And so I hear what you're saying here, Doctor, and I understand the point that you could have a conversation about comportment, de-escalate. I mean, you could do all of that, know where you're supposed, get your, all of that. But my point still is, it shouldn't really matter. You shouldn't have to have the script down. You shouldn't have to have, like, what if he just made a mistake? What if he hit the wrong button? I was in a rental car
with that goddamn car. But
that's what I was going to say. I was in a rental car 2 months ago, and I would be embarrassed to tell you how long it took me to figure out how to get out the damn parking lot after I told the dude I'm good and he could just give me the key and let me walk away. It was all kinds of, I was like, what is going on here? So I could easily see in a moment you hit how do you open this thing? I don't know how to open this thing. Or even if you just have a bad moment, if you just snap for a second, say, man, I don't feel like, it shouldn't end up with that. They don't have nowhere else to be. There's no crisis that they have to run off to. Block the car, stop the car. He can't drive off, and just be like, man, open it. I mean, whatever you need to do. That's all I'm saying.
He was being a little uppity Negroish to me.
So he deserved it.
A little arrogant.
Now we're veering into he deserved
a little arrogant because I got fame and money and I'm famous and I could just say whatever I want. I could not get out the car and tell you I ain't rolling my window down and I ain't getting out the car and you going to have to drag me up out of here. When they do it,
does he say you're putting a lot on, dude? You're putting a lot on, dude.
Did you listen to the video?
Also doesn't
I saw the video just now, but you put a lot on, dude.
License and registration. He doesn't have to roll his window down at all. He just has to give him his paperwork and he receive his ticket and he be on his way. But all of this pulling out the car, handcuffed, all that, that's just that extra shit that these white cops do to black folks, right?
Mm.
But put me in the mind of these different athletes that have been abused and assaulted by police. What was that New York Knicks player that had his leg broken by NYPD in 3 different places? Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I guess y'all
actually no. Damn.
No, I remember. I can't remember the player's name, but I remember the incident.
It's a multi-syllabic name. I know our chat knows, but I mean, there's been a number. Yes, sir. Lots of syllables.
Oh,
we stretching my guys.
Y'all fucking me up.
Struggling today.
Y'all missed the video he played for me. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Y'all missed that one. He was
but your money don't protect you from shit out here in America if you black. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Don't protect nobody.
He is a superstar athlete for many years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have you have no idea how arrogant I am when I leave the Remix Morning Show and I'm driving off to go get groceries. You can't tell me nothing. Never mind being on my way to be a superstar, whatever,
Influencer,
wide receiver, whatever he is.
And half the time when you feel like you shouldn't be pulled over. I mean, again, he's rich athlete, but the more common person this happens to is the day-to-day working class poor Black folks, right? Who get stopped and they're like, why? What did I do? Like, just because you walked down the sidewalk or because you didn't pull over fast enough because you're like, yo, I'm looking for a place to pull over or something like that. Or because you're scared. Because you know all the stories. So I don't want it down my window right away. It's like, I got to comport myself. Let me call my people so I can get somebody on the line with me before I deal with this pig who's outside banging on it with his flashlight or his stick or the butt of his gun, like he's out of his fucking mind. So there's a lot of reasons why people don't open the door down the window right away or do a slit or they want to get to a more lighted area and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of reasons why. And Jared's right. That pig just should wait. Or talk where's the training? Where's the so-called training?
He should wait.
Like, I need you to open it. Look, I'm just trying to get you a ticket. We think you were speeding. Can you down the window? Instead of, I'm gonna break your shit. I'm gonna break it open. You know what I mean?
And then immediately he even stopped himself. In fact, let's just do it.
He was like, where's the cop comportment? Where's his comportment? The dude with the badge and the gun and the 40 niggas surrounding the car.
Come on, are you serious right now?
Oh,
are you serious? Do you really think that these are the?
I don't even believe you no more. I don't even.
No, do you really believe? Okay, you're facing the enemy, and every time an enemy comes in, he knows he's gonna come in with the sword. He's gonna come in with the sword. You know who you dealing with. Why would you not know how your enemy's gonna react and know how they're gonna react?
Because I don't agree. It's so weird when you say that because it brings me back to like there's one time. I was doing this Know Your Rights workshop, and I don't know how this wound up happening, but I seemed to wind up doing it at the same time. Some dude I went to school with who maybe asked me to do it, and he also brought cops in to do it too. The cops were trying to do the Know Your Rights workshop. And of course, the cops version of the Know Your Rights workshop is comply, don't talk back, listen to everything that you're told. And part of it is the story, which is part of this part is real. About the dangers of the encounter. Even they were admitting the dangers of the encounter with the police. But fuck that sometimes. Like you're a human being. So otherwise, I'm just being submit. I mean, we're back to the segregated South. Where I need to step off the curb when a white man comes because I know his power. I need to shine my eyes away when a white woman comes because I know their power. So all of that is just saying I just need to give up any power. Any feeling of humanity, because someone who's bigger and stronger, someone who oppresses my folks is there, and I need to shy away. I can't ask no questions. I can't understand the situation. I can't be like, well, what are you stopping me for? Why are you stopping me? What is your badge number? What rule, what law did I break? All that is out the window because I gotta be subservient to boss. So that's where it comes down to. You can tell people, and in some ways, I'm not saying it's completely out of line, that you got to protect your life and get out of that situation, right? But I'm also telling you that people have humanity, and people have a right to fight back against people who are oppressors. And sometimes you got to be smart about it and do it in situations. And I'm not saying that's even the case with this dude here, but sometimes, like when we did cop watches, it's like we were out there. We're like 15 people, 10 people. Those are we going to stop them like when they call back their squad, but at least we had some protection. We had cameras in different angles. We knew enough about the law to at least when we got arrested, we could report it back to whoever was the attorneys so that we could sue their asses. You know what I mean? So you got to understand what the role in the situation is, but you also have to understand that your rights are important and your humanity is important. You got to fight back. You can't just be a rolled over fish and shit.
All right. So I'm gonna leave it alone here. I'm just gonna say, if somebody's a habitual liar,
I thought you was gonna leave it alone.
If somebody is a habitual liar, and then they come around, you be like, you know what? I think that they shouldn't lie. They should have some humanity about them this time. They shouldn't lie, even though I already know that they're habitual liars.
Not their humanity, your humanity.
Oh, okay.
They've shown that they have no humanity. It's your humanity. Because again, then you're just always a victim. So you're the guy on the schoolyard who gets beat up all the time because you won't stand up to the bully at all, ever. And then other bullies come. I mean, at some point,
so I shouldn't be on guard already knowing that they're gonna come with a lie. I should just be like, maybe this time they'll not lie.
No, but I think you're not missing. I think what I'm hearing, what I feel is that it shouldn't matter. Like, I'm not condemning the people who do the yes sir, no sir, I'm gonna sit up straight, spray the air freshener, have my license and everything ready, and I'm just, I'm full de-escalation. I'm not condemning them. I just don't think we need to condemn the people that in that moment say fuck that. And they have every right to make a mistake and have a bad moment or just say fuck that. And we shouldn't condemn that either. The point should be you have all the force, all the weaponry, all the law, all the institutional backing. Why is this one man in his car that much of a threat? It's not even like he can go anywhere. It's not even like he's not identifiable. In fact, they said he was on his way to a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know where he's going. Like he's just, you know what I'm saying? Write the ticket on his way to the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like, escort him and then write him a speeding ticket and, be like, have a good game. I also will say, if I heard, speaking of whose team are you on, I thought I heard a Spanish accent.
Oh, yeah.
So don't get me started with the whole what branch of Cuba are you coming from and why are you here in the first place? Because you were not down with the revolution and now you're here being part of the enemy's full-on police force. So you're like the traitor of all traitors is now over here. This is whatever. This is all you doing all the treachery and then harassing this man in with a quickness apparently. So,
well, this ear doctor once again giving you how the other side thinks. Thank you, everybody on the screen, for pushing back. I'll catch you on the next break. Peace.